To be Mrs. Gerard, is it?
And with Up Front at 10:40, that's the look of Friday, here on Granada.
With the latest news from the region now, we join Andrew Brittain.
Good evening. The judges in the Judith Ward appeal have criticised government scientists who gave evidence at her trial. Miss Ward from Stockport was jailed 18 years ago after the bombing of a coach on the M62 motorway in which 12 people died. She was released on bail 3 weeks ago, as Andy Gill reports.
Judith Ward came to the appeal court to hear a judgment which has significant implications for the criminal justice system. Her counsel, Michael Mansfield QC, said the defence at her trial had been misled about the availability of evidence. Undisclosed evidence included statements she made to police which contradicted her confession to the bombing, evidence that undermined tests showing she'd handled explosives, and psychiatrist reports that created doubt about her reliability as a witness. The judges said that West Yorkshire Police, the Director of Public Prosecution's Office, psychiatrists and government scientists had all failed to disclose information which could have made a difference at Judith Ward's trial. They said failure to disclose evidence was a potent force for injustice.
I think the judges have for the first time spelled things out in words of one syllable, and I hope some lessons will be learned from it.
Judith Ward left the court without speaking to reporters. The judges said it was a most extraordinary case and they quashed her convictions on all counts.
A Wigan businessman who was kidnapped in Nigeria won't be back in Britain tomorrow as hoped. He's been asked to stay on to help Nigerian police. John Hillman was held captive for 4 days while his wife and daughter negotiated with the kidnap gang from this country. As Trevor Green reports, he was finally released after Nigerian police stormed the house he was staying in.
18-year-old A-level student Claire Hillman took the first call at home on Sunday morning telling her father had been kidnapped.
They didn't really get aggressive in that way. They weren't rude. They tried to stay polite more or less throughout it, didn't they? Every phone call they remained polite, they were never rude.
Further calls were made to the family's home in Apley Bridge near Wigan, and detectives mounted Operation Hunter to get Mr. Hillman freed safely. Now under arrest in Lagos, the kidnappers demanded a £170,000 ransom, asking Mrs. Hillman to provide £20,000 and their business colleague the rest.
Where would we ever get £20,000 from? You know, I mean, we're just ordinary people.
Nigeria remains sensitive to suggestions that it's a dangerous country for business folk.
That the British media has tended to emphasize the wrongness of those who originate these crimes, but not the naivety or the greed or the plain desire to get money which they're not entitled to on the part of foreigners who participate and sometimes find themselves in difficulty at the end.
Police in Greater Manchester are hunting a rapist who attacked a 10-year-old girl and her 8-year-old friend. The man escaped on a mountain bike after carrying out the assault in woods near Stockport.
The two girls were picnicking on the banks of the River Tame near Arden Bridge yesterday when they were approached by the man on his mountain bike.
He then grabbed hold of them, took them into some hedgerow, grove of growth there at the back, and in fact attacked both of them. He raped one and badly indecently assaulted the other.
Police are now warning all parents not to let their young children play unsupervised in the beauty spot. The man's described as white, about 28, 5 feet 10 inches tall, with curly brown hair. He was wearing a yellow T-shirt and black shorts.
It's been confirmed tonight that an industrial tribunal case brought by a former Deputy Chief Constable against his former employers has been withdrawn. Eric Evans, the former Deputy Chief Constable of North Wales, had alleged he was forced to leave. The authority claimed he'd left of his own free will. It's not yet clear why the case has been withdrawn. The jury in the trial of 10 people facing charges of violent disorder has been sent to an hotel overnight after failing to reach verdicts. Mould Crown Court was told the charges followed a protest outside the home of Cheshire Beagles huntsman Alan Summersgill. The demonstration was organised after a hunt saboteur died underneath a trailer driven by Mr. Summersgill. An airlift of flagstones to repair eroded sections of the Pennine Way has taken place today in the Peak District. 65 tonnes of stone stripped from Lancashire mills were dropped at Bleaklow above Glossop. They'll be used to build traditional causeway paths to prevent erosion. It's part of an operation stretching from Derbyshire to Northumberland. And that's all from Granada News for now. Join us again tomorrow morning at 5 to 10. But before we go, Bob Greaves has a few words about Granada Tonight weekend.
This Friday at 6, we talk to that man of 100 talents, the one and only Russ Abbott. Pop Heartthrob's Wet, Wet, Wet will be playing live in the studio. We'll be giving away another dream holiday in our Euro Disney competition. Plus, your chance to see supergroup Dire Straits live in Manchester. And he's 7 foot high and weighs 46 stone. Yes, we come face to face with Britain's biggest wrestler. That's Granada Tonight weekend, Friday at 6.
Tonight will be dry at first, but further rain will spread across the region later. The rain will be locally heavy with a thundery risk. The low overnight around 12 degrees. Friday will start dull and cloudy with further rain. Some of the rain could still be of a thundery nature with some heavy bursts likely. The afternoon will slowly brighten, but there won't be a lot of sunshine, and there will still be some outbreaks of rain. Top temperatures will be a touch higher than today's, reaching around 18 degrees. It looks like the weather will slowly pick up over the weekend, so it's a mixture of bright or sunny spells and mainly dry apart from the odd shower on Saturday. Monday will bring a dry and bright start to the week, with Tuesday clouding over later. Well, next tonight, the debate for and against legalisation of all drugs in Hooked.